Hello, welcome to episode 25 of the Mel-Tran Designs podcast. I'm your host, Melissa, also known as Anansi on Ravelry and on Plurk. I'm Mel-Tran Designs. I also joined Instagram, and I'm Mel-Tran Designs on there, so please follow me. And yeah, today is Thursday, June 6th, 2013. Things look a little bit different behind me. I have some stuff that I have to do today, and I'm even standing. I don't have a ton to show you today and not actually a lot to talk about. So instead of going through getting the lights like perfect and moving stuff around and all that, I'm just going to stand here and talk to you for a few minutes and we're all going to go along our merry way. So if you have something quick and easy that you can work on, grab it and let's get started. Welcome to any new viewers. This is not normal. I usually sit down and we chat and all this kind of stuff, but I have stuff that I have to do today. So anyway, welcome if it's your first time. Welcome back if it's not your first time. Thank you so much for watching my podcast, and I hope you enjoy our time together. Let's jump right into it. Happenings this week, not a lot. It's been fairly uneventful, which I'm not going to complain about. I don't mind when weeks are just, you know what I mean? So on Saturday, last Saturday, Anansi had the opportunity to audition for a competition dance team. I don't know if she made it. I guess I could have actually checked before I came on here. I might have the email. But that was a good experience for her, whether she made it or not. It was a good experience. And she was saying to me, well, what if I don't make it? I said, then you're just going to go on to, the next ballet class, ballet number 2. So it's not a big deal. I'm looking to see if we got it. I know I said this was going to be fast, and now I'm looking stuff up in my email to see. It would have gone to my junk mail. I don't have very many things approved to go to my regular mail, so anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. I just thought that we would doesn't matter. Alright, moving along. Oh, before I forget, I was gifted a pattern on Tuesday. It's the Boys Hero, Mom's Hero. Let me look right here. It is called My Son's Hero by Pink Hair Girl Designs. It's a shawl. It's really cool. It's a 2-color shawl. So anyway, yes, so that happened on Saturday. Like I said, we haven't heard yet. I didn't see anything in my email while I was skimming over. So yeah, good life experience for her. We went to the farmer's market Saturday morning, to my dad's house on Sunday. Nothing huge. It was fine. The kids are still in school today and tomorrow, and then all of next week, and then they're done on the 14th. That's not common around here. In fact, all the other schools are out. They go to a charter school, like I've said in the past, and so they have a modified year-round school schedule. So anyways, this weekend, I know it's not happenings before, but happenings to come. We're leaving for Salt Lake. Well, I'm so literal. We're not actually going to Salt Lake to stay. We're going to Farmington, to the house that I stayed at last month for nationals. We're staying with those same friends. We were invited down by his brother and sister-in-law who live here, who are the ones I'm friends with here. They're having a graduation party and for their son, and so we're going to be going down for the weekend, and we're going to hit some of the same places that I hit when I was down there. We're going to go on the same hike because I want to take Jake and the kids on that, and we're going to go out to Antelope Island. So anyway, we're going to go have fun and get away for the weekend. So yeah. Coming up, only one thing, well, besides this weekend, and that is Zombie Apocalypse. 2 weeks from today. Yay! I'm so happy. So I will get to see my friends, and we will be having lunch, dinner, breakfast. I don't know what we're going to be. Will we even be together yet? What time is it? day 15 in the morning, which means it's 9:15 there. Yes, I will be landing there at like 9:30, 9:25, 9:30. So, yay! All right, that's 2 weeks from today, and then I don't have anything specific going on. We have some family stuff coming up that I'll tell you about, some fun little trips and things like that. Tour de Fleece starts June 29th and goes, oh wait, and I'm going to Minneapolis after that. In case you're new, I'm going to Minneapolis after I'm done at the Zombie Apocalypse Retreat from the Sunday to Wednesday of that week, the 20th to the 26th of June. I should probably message the gal that I'm going to be hanging out with, since it's just a little bit away, just to kind of touch base with her. All right, sorry, thinking out loud. Okay, Tour de Fleece, June 29th to July 24th. If you are a spinner, doesn't matter what level of spinner you are, just commit to doing a little bit every day for that month, about a month. Go join the Tour de Fleece group and pick a team. You can actually join multiple teams if what you're doing applies to that, and spin away. Even Star Knit Along is on July 1st. I have opened a thread in the group. If you haven't been over there, I posted what I'm going to be using because it turns out, I think I mentioned this last week. I know I typed about it. I don't remember if I said it in the last podcast. I'm not going to be able to actually start on July 1st because the yarn that I was going to order to use, it's not going to work out. So instead, because I'm getting such a fine weight of yarn, of a single on the Polworth, the rainbow Polworth that I'm spinning, I'm going to actually finish that and then have a hand spun even star. Hopefully. I should have enough yardage. I really, really should. We'll see, I guess. If not, then I'll order something else, I guess. I don't know. So you guys will all start on July 1st. I will be soon behind you because that's the stuff that I'm spinning for Tour de Fleece. So the latest I will be starting is July 24th, but I hope to be done before that. So anyway, moving on. Knit with Your Hand Spun Knit Along is going to be August 1st through September 30th, and that's for anyone. You don't have to have done Tour de Fleece to do this. It's just kind of a post Tour de Fleece knit along that will be fun because when you spin, you acquire more yarn because that's what you spin. And if you want to use some of it, you might as well do it with a group of people and have fun. I do have a couple of prizes that have been generously offered. So if you want to offer a prize, let me know. Those will be coming. When I get them, they will be shown to you. So anyway, that's, like I said, August 1st to September 30th. Okay, works in progress. I only have one thing on the needles right now. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to run away for a second and get my other FO. Let me show you my whip first. This is this is not what I was supposed to be making with this yarn. Mary Gail and I had decided on a pattern to go with the yarn that she dyed for just the two of us, and I don't know what my problem was with that pattern. It's not hard. In fact, it's insanely easy, but because of the stitches, I was off every single pattern row. I don't know what was going on. And I was like, I don't have time for this. I leave in 2 weeks. So I ripped it out and cast on the Farben Fro, which is from Kimberlolly. Trying to see if I don't have the front page because it just had a picture and I don't print that off. But I wanted to show you the spelling. I don't have very good autofocus anyway. Farben Fro, F-A-R-B-E-N-F-R-O-H. And it looks like this so far. I've only been able to work on it for a couple of nights. So you have this drop stitch pattern in the middle. Let me see, can you see that? Yeah. and then garter on either side. It's a really easy pattern to do, and what's nice is that it's easy enough. I can watch, watch shows and whatnot, but it has just enough going on that it keeps my attention, and I have to, I have to look at the pattern and stuff, and so it's a really, really nice balance. I love how this yarn is turning out, or how it's knitting up. Here's what it looks like in my very loosely wound ball. I don't know what happened on the ball winder, but anyway, you can see the different greens and grays. And the yarn is Spartacus Dyes, which is Mary Gale, spartacusdyes.etsy.com. And it's her Will and Grace sock, 80/20 superwash nylon, superwash merino nylon. And she called this color Tipping Point because I was pretty sure I was going to go to the retreat, and then she offered to make a color just for the two of us to have like this exclusive fun little thing, and I was like, that's it, I'm going, just so you and I can have this special yarn. And so she called it Tipping Point because it was the tipping point for me going. So there's that, made especially for me. I feel so special. It's about 100 grams, 400 yards. I do like working with it. It's not the softest yarn I've ever touched, especially for a shawl, but it always softens up when you soak it, and it would be great for socks. It really would. So anyways, that is on a size of needle. I think it's a 3. I'm not 100% sure because I have lost my needle gauge, and it's an Addy, so the printing that they put on the cables just wipes right off the first time you use them. I'm pretty sure it's a 3. The pattern calls for a 4, but with Addies, I knit a lot more loosely, so I grabbed what I was pretty sure was a 3. If it's a 4, then I'm using a 4. I don't know. I don't really care. I like how it looks. It's knitting up quickly, and I leave in 2 weeks, so I don't really care. Okay, moving on. I have 2 FOs. Well, one, I just have a couple of little finishing things on, but the knitting itself is done. It's the secret that I've been telling you about that is a gift that I can't chance showing because the person will find out about it. The other thing is also a gift, but it's not as obvious. It'll take me just a couple seconds to run back to my bedroom. I thought that I grabbed it. Anyway, hold on. All right, I'm back. It is the Rider skinny scarf that I've been working on. I finished it, I don't know, I did a lot at church on Sunday. This pattern is so stinking easy. I love it. The reason I haven't tied in the ends yet is because I'm not actually, well, this end I'm going to weave in. This end I'm going to leave out because when I get my, well, Josh made me one actually, and what I'm going to do is connect the 2 ends and make it a really long infinity scarf just so it goes on more easily. So I thought I would leave the end out in case she wants that too, and then I can whip it up, whip stitch it, close, or whatever, close it. I would do better than a whip stitch. Anyway, that's beside the point. Otherwise, I will just weave in the end and cut it off. So anyways, this is out of Malabrigo Silky Merino, and the color is called Raspberry. I love the light and dark that it does. I really, really do. And it's so soft. If you haven't had the chance to work with this yarn, it's amazing. It's a DK weight, and it's like $10 for 150 yards. And it's 50/50 merino silk. So it's a good deal. Love it. All right. All the FOs. I've had no spinning, no designing. I actually wrote down no acquisitions, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh, I totally have an acquisition. Are you ready? Wait for it. Ah, isn't it so pretty? This is from 716 Knit, Jenna. She's awesome. She's going to be there next week, 2 weeks, whatever, at the retreat. 716knit.bigcartel.com. This is her 716 sock, which is 80/20 merino nylon, about 400 yards. And the colorway, it's self-striping. One black stripe and then a blue stripe. It's called Care Bear with Fangs. I used to watch the Care Bears when I was little. I mean, I know they have new ones now, but I watched the originals. Like, I had original Care Bears. And, Haley had this color. She is Hale's Knit, the Knit Two Together podcast. And we were in a VKN, and she held this up, and all of us went, oh, oh. And what's funny is we all, well, most of us, some of them were born later in the 80s, but I remember the 80s. I remember the neon colors. I remember all of this, and it's really popular right now again, and so this makes my little kid heart happy, but I'm totally like in right now and cool and not popular, cool and like, I don't know, it's funny. I get this because it reminds me of my childhood, and all these teenagers think that they're cool and wearing stuff that I hoped never would come back in style. I'm sure some of you feel that way too. Anyways, I love it, love it, love it. So we did kind of a group custom order. I contacted her and said, hey, there's like 4 of us that would like this colorway. And she said, okay. So she made it up for us, and oh, I love it. I'm so happy. I can't cast it on right now. Sorry, I keep getting hair in my mouth. Because I still have the Let Me Love You socks on the needles that I did do a few rows on. Where was I? I was sitting, at the dentist office. Nope, I worked on that the other day. I worked on it the other day. Oh, at Cayenne had a Hall of Fame presentation thing at school that was, it's just an end of the year thing. It just takes like 15 minutes at the beginning of the school day. The parents go in and sit and they recite a poem, and then any of their achievements from the year, any of the Mad Minute levels that they've passed and things like that, they just present them an award. Like I said, it's really quick, super cute, but a way to celebrate their achievements. And so I did do a few rows on my sock while I was there, but I'm just not going to show that to you because it'll never get done. That's how I feel. I'll probably bust it out as soon as my retreat knitting is done. Then I'll be able to breathe again. So anyway, love it. Jenna's awesome. Go check out her gradients. Oh my gosh. I know not everybody likes orange, but this is the one that popped into my head. It goes from this really cool dark orange to white. And when it's skeined up, it kind of looks like a creamsicle. Love it. Makes me kind of hungry for one. I can't eat them. All right. That is all I have for you today. Show's 18 minutes long, and I don't even have pictures to put in. So I'm going to save this and edit it and get it uploading. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll have more to talk about next week and probably a finished shawl to show you. Yeah. So I hope all of your spinning and knitting dreams come true. And until next time, keep knitting.